calling all brands looking to dominate search rankings in 2025. And who isn't? Studio Hawk is Australia's largest dedicated SEO agency and are working with brands like Officeworks, City Beach, Age, Clarks, Petstock and New Balance, and they have an exclusive offer just for Add to Cart listeners. Sign up for an ongoing SEO campaign with Studio Hawk and receive the Content Boost package for free of charge. This is professionally written copy for 40 category pages, free of charge with an ongoing SEO campaign. If you want to rank and convert better in 2025, head on over to studiohawk.com.au, that's studiohawk.com.au, and mention Add to Cart when inquiring to claim this offer. Plus, receive a free SEO audit of your website. How good's that?
Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get through your Friday. Here's your host, Bushy.
Today's checkout features Brian Pham, founder of Litecard, the Aussie tech startup powering digital wallet experiences for brands such as L'Oreal and the North Face. In this rapid-fire chat, Brian shares how Google Slides became the backbone of his product team. We haven't heard that one before. And why Dan Murphy's innovation culture inspires him more than any Silicon Valley story. Might also help that Dan Murphy's are a client of Litecard. Anyway, let's dive in. Brian, thank you so much for joining us on The Checkout. We had a great conversation around how you founded Litecard, which is a really interesting platform to give retailers the ability to hold memberships and offers within the digital wallet and to kind of put it in the marketing channel alongside SMS, email, and other channels to give customers a really personalized experience. So I loved hearing about that. But we've got 5 quick questions here to learn more about you. Number 1, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
My water bottle. It actually gets everyone all the time. So it's like a fish that's a glass water bottle. And it's very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I feel like it's meant to hold things like scotch or something like that. But, you know, H2O is important. So, yeah.
Do you just like meeting gets a bit dull or whatever and you take a sip of water and people are like, what the hell is that?
Hey, that's 100% the reason I bought this.
That's brilliant. All right. Might not work for people listening, you know, in the car, but, you know, if you could see this glass water bottle shaped like a fish, it's pretty spectacular. All right. Number 2, which retailer has inspired you most recently?
Definitely Dan Murphy's. I think their style in welcoming innovation, even as like a listed business that love to, you know, charter new waters, has been super inspiring. And you can see that in the culture, the people that they have, and the ability, like they really just want to dive into the unknown and experiment. So yeah, definitely inspiring for me.
I thought it was interesting in our main chat where you talked about one of the challenges that you have is retailers or businesses who have put so much money and effort into developing an app. And then you come along and go, actually, I've got a pretty easy way to get on the phone. And they're like, oh, we've already invested all this over here. But Dan's have done that. Like Dan's over the last few years, they've got an incredible app as well as a mobile presence. And for them to go, actually, no, we don't just have to kind of double down into one area. We should be across all touch points is pretty impressive as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of retailers, they're like our platform, as most new e-com tech, is great for retailers that are forward thinking. Mm-hmm. So I think Dan's, you know, has a very similar theory to us and most of our retailers where it's like, what happens when no one wants to download an app anymore? You know, it's like, are there people on the table that I'm like potentially missing out on? You know, if I have like a, you know, let's call it 3-5% app download rate across my CRMs, like am I missing out 97%? So how much more can I capture of that? And what does that equal in terms of, you know, performance across sales?
Yeah, that's cool. Number 3, name a piece of tech that you or your business couldn't live without.
Google Docs. Google Docs, Google Slides, we rip it up on there, honestly. Like we build all our merch, the website mock-ups, sales docs, like it's elite.
Yeah? And have you now like been wooed by any kind of AI features? Because Google is moving in AI, right? Like, and I think it's getting better and better, but you start looking around at some other content creators or workplace productivity and they've got built-in AI features that Google might not have. Are you getting wooed away from Google at all, or you're just all in?
Oh, we're a user experience. You know, we're user experience guys. So we generally are looking at Google for how fast I can do things, how collaborative it is. will there be a better tool in the future? Maybe, probably, not sure. But yeah, I mean, like, we're open to it.
Yeah, love it. All right. Number 4, can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
Catch of the Day by Gabby Leibovich.
Yeah, that's good.
So, yeah, just solve problems first, start simple, perfect it later. I think, sort of just being humble as well is a big part of it, especially coming from potentially like immigrant backgrounds. So yeah, definitely would give it a read.
What is your biggest challenge today?
Sleep.
Still doing the founder hours?
Yeah, no, sometimes. But seriously, I mean, like, we're a venture, we run circles around corporate innovation teams. It's just what we do. Life balance, I guess, is off the books for a lot of people. But, I guess we're lucky our team is sort of full of Navy SEALs. So we all know our purpose and we love what we do.
Beautiful. Brian, well, thank you so much for joining us on the Checkout.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
To hear more from Brian and to learn more about Litecard, jump back into episode 528, where he reveals how Litecard is helping some of the biggest brands in retail unlock up to 30% engagement rates without relying on email, SMS, or apps. If you're in CRM, loyalty, or omnichannel marketing, it's a must listen. I hadn't considered digital wallets as a strong part of the marketing channel before that chat with Brian, and it definitely unlock some new ideas for me.